he knows what's funny for him, and that's great. There's just things that I'm like, I don't think I can deliver that joke. And he can, and it works. It really works.
We don't know whether
way.
it works or not yet, but we're about to find out.
Are you
Sunday
going to
night.
make Jann do any stunts, any kind of...
Of course.
Oh, wow.
You don't get to hang out with me and not have to eat something gross or do something hair-raising. No.
I
Jann,
think
you
just
have a very
doing...
weird look on your face.
Well, I have no... anything can happen in these shows. And I think that's the nice part about shooting something live, is that we have to roll with the punches and react to, how the crowd is, and react to how, where people are kind of going, and respond accordingly. Yep. So, I don't know. I've got an open heart. I don't know.
Jann, you've done a lot of these type of shows. I mean, I've seen you do industry shows where you've hosted. So, going back to the Junos and now having a partner, I mean, what were your thoughts when this whole thing came together?
I mean, I really was surprised. Like I said, I'm so glad that Jon was doing it, and I'm just like, I think it's a great choice, and I hope he likes me. And I think there's a great team of writers. It's not like Jon and I are sitting down getting the script together, but they're letting us have a lot of input.
Yeah.
Like he'll say, I don't want to do that, and I'll say the same thing. I'm not comfortable with that.
And we did. We didn't have to feel, like we were being pigeonholed into doing something that we didn't want to. And they made us feel like we had a voice in making sure that the jokes resonated with us, the places where we were trying to put some... I knew you'd get it!
Close enough, clever.
Oh, that's close enough. But yes, we've been given some freedom and some input and to be able to make it in our own voice. And so we've really enjoyed doing that. And I think that it'll come across in what is, hopefully, our own voice.
Who are you guys looking most forward to seeing?
Perform or meeting?
I can answer that for him. It's Bryan Adams.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You might have been in there.
I think
Yeah.
I know somebody that knows the man, that knows the man, that knows the man.
Well, we'll try not to piss him off between here and there. But, I don't...
I probably already have. I alluded to the fact that I wanted to share the stage with him because we could make one another look tall. Like the competitors that I was standing next to on the podium in 2010. People think that I'm 6-footer because the guys I was standing next to weren't huge, so I know that if you put yourself next to a larger person, you in turn look smaller. So you're not coming with us on stage, and you can.
I want to get your thoughts, though, too, of the fact that, we celebrate the old school of the Junos and Canadian artists and celebrating the new artists who are literally taking over the world. I want to get both of your thoughts.
Well, I'll start with the new cats because I'm really, really excited to see some of these people perform. They're people that I've learned about just recently, becoming more aware of what's happening in the Canadian music scene as a result of being asked to do this job. But I'm thrilled that the people who are blowing up around this world and taking advantage of the means of which we have to get our music out there are Canadian. They live here in Canada, and the talent that we're showcasing this weekend, and that the newcomers, the new breakout artists, woohoo! They're going to be the guys taking over the stage and filling the shoes for the folks that are, not approaching the twilights of their career, but who have had a good career in Canada already.
Guilty.
No. Nobody's pushing you out the door.
There's a huge history of really, really strong singer-songwriters that come out of Canada. So not only are you getting these kind of ingenue people that are singers, but a lot of these young people are really clever writers. They're kind of like the full meal deal. They do everything really well, and they understand the power of social media. I think we're seeing it more and more, Snapchat, not just Facebook, but all the new things that are, there's something new every week, right? Like trying to keep up with Periscope, and, Facebook now has a live feature where, in 10 seconds you can have 20,000 people watching you from their living room. So basically our phones, we're walking around with our own TV stations now. We can be our own, we're walking around with the ability to broadcast anything that we want, and that's kind of scary. But, when you go back to even the 60s, 70s with Neil Young and Leonard Cohen and Joni Mitchell and, a host of Gordon Lightfoot, now it's multiplied. It's almost like that funny commercial, and he told two friends and she told two friends. So the industry, if you were to look at it, it really is thousands now. It's not 20 or 30 that you could sit and name.
Yep.
Bruce Coburn, and you could sit and name them in 5 minutes. You can't do it anymore. And I don't think that's going to change. They have a huge there's Canada has a dog in the hunt now, and they have a very big piece of the pie.
And these people are inspirational to other youngsters who have that same access to media and the internet, and they can get their stuff out there, and they're inspired to be creative and to write their own songs and their own poetry and do anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be just music. Watching a guy like Shawn Mendes blow up can be inspiring for somebody to go and try and seek out greatness in science and in health areas. And so
Dance had a lot to do with where I got to in my career.
yes, me as well. A failed ballet
Yeah.
dancer. I
Yeah.
moved to skeleton racing. So yeah, dance. We're the dancers.
Both of you are known for your sense of humor and very off the cuff, like improvisational. So how is it different